The COVID-19 pandemic has fractured relationships for learning throughout Europe. This has had an additional impact on children affected by migration, but many other groups of vulnerable children and young people have been disconnected from the learning relationships that are so vital to overcoming their personal education disadvantage. So what makes the ICAM program such a powerful tool to restore learning relationships, heal fractured school communities, and support education recovery? The ICAM program is rooted in research based on the millions of children displaced during and in the aftermath of World War II, demonstrating that the social and emotional effects of migration have, in many cases, lasted for 3 generations. Trauma during childhood can result in parents struggling to forge relationships with their own children, affecting the next and future generations. In response to this need, the ICAM partnership was formed with founding partners in Spain, Italy, UK and Romania, where the emphasis and expertise was developed to address the problem of children left behind. This Erasmus project grew in 2020 to become ICAMNet, developing models for establishing the ICAM program in clusters of schools within cities or regions. As part of ICAMNet, ICAM is being extended into Greece and Bulgaria with the intent of making the approach and resources available throughout Europe through new partners TEDASOM and Eurochild, and associate partner UNHCR Europe. Neuroscience tells us that an anxious, frightened or angry mind will not learn effectively, and learning is the prime function of schools. ICAM provides the practical solutions to improve 7 essential aspects of school life that enable CAM to thrive. There is no one solution to achieving better access for CAM to the education which is their right. There has to be a whole school approach. Unhappy children cannot learn. Schools need help to identify practical ways of meeting the individual needs of the CAM in their care. Convivencia is a Spanish word which can be roughly translated as harmony, but in Spain it means much more emotionally and socially. The ICAM program has identified the 12 key areas of school organisation which have the greatest influence on the climate for learning in a school. Schools cannot do everything, and so the ICAM program has developed an easy-to-use online review tool. This helps school leaders identify and prioritise the areas of school life that require attention with the resources and materials to support school improvement. Convivencia will grow and flourish. The United Nations recently included social and emotional learning as one of the 7 pillars of the global curriculum, which is the learning entitlement for all children worldwide. ICAM will support all children to learn how to communicate their feelings, set and achieve goals, resolve conflicts, control anger, and to negotiate their way through life's many complex relationships. ICAM supplies materials for schools to run parent and carer workshops for the CAM families, supporting the growth of social and emotional resilience at home as well as in school. The whole family benefits. The topics are wide-ranging, from talking about feelings and emotions to encouraging safe and aware practice when using social media. In a school community rich in the spirit of convivencia, children are often best placed to help and support each other. Ideas and innovations from partner schools are presented to empower children themselves to be the agents of change. The principles underpinning the ICAM program are based on the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child, and the program upholds the convention in its entirety. This principled commitment supports school communities to position the ICAM program into a much broader inclusive context. Schools must have clearly defined and implemented equal opportunities policies, which recognise equality and esteem for all. Finally, The ICAM partnership has developed a new suite of resources to counter the growing online risks faced by CAM and other vulnerable children, to bullying, abuse, grooming, and radicalization. These resources help children and their families build social and emotional resilience, awareness of online dangers and risk, and to develop a safe and positive digital presence. In summary, the ICAM network provides a model for the efficient and effective cascade of learning, from trained international facilitators through national facilitators and school leaders to the frontline practitioners, supported at every step by a comprehensive bank of professional development resources and materials to be adapted, adopted and developed, serving the needs of a school community, its children and families. The ICAM program will help mend the fractures in learning relationships caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. By addressing the needs of CAM and releasing their potential, everyone benefits. CAM can be an amazing asset to schools and to society. Welcome to the ICAM partnership. Convivencia.